there will be one question on the test which relates to graphing sines or cosines. There are no questions that relate to graphing tangent, cotangent, secant, or cosecant, that second section. And the problem on the test will be exactly like this. Write a function, sine or cosine, in this case cosine, that has the following characteristics: amplitude, period, horizontal shift, and vertical shift. We know that the general equation is d plus a cosine bx minus c. So this information here should tell us more or less what are the values of a, b, c, and d. Which letter does the amplitude tell us about? Okay, it tells us about letter A. We know that the absolute value of A equals the amplitude. So in this case, we would know that A equals 5 or negative 5, and it doesn't matter. Right? The period is related to B. Specifically, we know we have a formula for the period, which is 2 pi over B. So I can solve that equation for B. That would be B equals 2 pi over pi, so B equals 2. Right? The horizontal shift tells us about the letter C. Specifically, it is equal to C over B. But we already know what the B is, that's 2. So I can say that pi over 2 equals C over 2. So C equals pi. And the last bit of information, the vertical shift is down 6. So that would tell us that the D equals negative 6. And if you are somebody that happened to be in class when we did this, and you say this doesn't look exactly like what we did, it's because I made a small mistake when we did it in class, and I'm fixing it with this video. And let's see what that was. Let me fill in for A, B, C, and D. Y equals negative 6. Again, it could be plus or minus. I'm just going to say plus 5 cosine of 2x. And here's where I made the mistake in class. Right? If it's a shift to the left, should that sign there be plus or minus? And remember, when it's a plus inside the parentheses or inside the function, that means left. Minus means right. So this should have said plus pi, not minus pi. And that was a mistake that I made in class. And that is what it should have said. So hopefully if you see this video, you'll have gotten that correction.